Okay, hi everyone. So starting our stream slightly earlier today so that I can end after the Black Sun itself. So first off, we are going to do the world boss that has just spawned, Kazaka, which I'm sure you guys have as well. Hi Caster. Oh, wait, that is a desert boss. We'll go for that first. Because it's the start of April, the Desert Survivor has resetted, so to speak, in terms of the temples that we can do. So there are 27 temples in total. But you have to do hidden quests to unlock them. So I'll touch on them shortly. But let me just take down the boss first because that's one of the quests for this month. For Hadu mode, right, you always should go for the mode that actually gives you the, how should I put it, the map that you can kill in 2 skills each mob. 1 to 2 skills. That will increase the efficiency by a lot. I may need to restart my BDM because there's no music for some reason. So typically, this means that in the Hadu map to go to, right, it has to be slightly lower CP than what you have. Hi, Blank or Blong. Andra, what's the best class currently in PvP? Depends on what PvP content you're talking about. Because we have Arena, we have Black Sun, we have Battlefield of Sun. Oh, actually the music is working. Okay, that's a bit too loud. Arena is Mystic, Lan, Shy, and the striker. Okay, so let's go to the desert now. Musa is good, but top is a bit of a stretch. Oh wait, I think I have the quest item to use. Oh, I already have this quest on. Okay. The macro part, right, is honestly is a bit ambiguous. The stand that the PA has taken, but based on the latest announcement that they did, right, where they talk about the people who were banned for using speed hacking, essentially they are saying that if you use macros, wait, if you use macros that is part of the emulator's function, then it's considered okay. But any other program that is third party, right, they actually take it as a violation of their rules. So it depends on what type of macro you are using. Are you using the operations recorder that comes as part of the emulator's function? If yes, then I don't think that gets you in any trouble. But if no, then yeah. Hi Claudio. Because excavation is one of the main quests to clear in order to do the one of the hidden quests to clear the temple. That's why I'm going to do all these excavations. And walking in desert is very slow because first off you have the 25% debuff, and if I was going up slow like just now, right, it would be much slower. Like this. Even your dodge becomes slower. Orange relic. Honestly, we got Abyssal relic very early, so I feel like that is the next one of the next few updates that you guys will get. 3-slot Mystica and Abyssal relic. One horse, I'll probably do a video on it this weekend. I used to use Emu player for the emulator. It has a nice function where you can queue the memory, so that it does when it gets laggy, you can do a memory queue. But I would say LD player actually is performing better in the sense that it has a slightly smaller memory footprint, which means it's less laggy when you use LD player. I'm using LD player right now. Android Cloud should not be an issue because to me that is just like another emulator, honestly speaking. Hi Indra. So essentially what I'm going to do now until 9, right, is to clear all the Desert Survivor daily quests. Because the hidden quest, right? Okay, I think I should probably talk a bit about this desert mode. I'll do a video specifically on it in future. But essentially, right, there are 4 hidden quests that we need to do, and those hidden quests are all related to the Desert Survivor content. So this month we have to spend 60k of the 70k of the Edena coins, do 60 excavations, kill 3 of the desert bosses, and complete 10 of the desert quests, which I'm at 8 now. This is different from the daily quest. There is this something like a journal concept for the desert, your exploration journal, so to speak. For me, right, one thing I don't like about LD play is that there's no queue memory function, whereas for the MEMO player, right, the queue memory function helps when you are getting like FPS lag or drop in certain maps. I have been using LAN for quite a bit of time now. This is not LAN Awakening, by the way. This is LAN Ascension. We are getting the Awakening next week. LAN is definitely good. I have not used any Android cloud before, so don't take my word for it, yeah? I'm using LD player, Landon. LAN or Huntress, depend on... I would say on the whole LAN is stronger, because LAN can do better in more of the content. And LAN Awakening will be very strong in the Desert Survivor. Oh yes, I'm very excited about the Awakening. She looks really fun to play. What's this? No, Imran. Not that I know of. in terms of other players playing using Android Cloud. There's a bug where there's like a start mob there. I have to be honest with you, Dark Knights are more average right now. They are fun and cool, but they are average in terms of overall performance against the rest of the endgame content. At the point of doing my video, right, Dark Knight is actually pretty good compared to the other 6 classes that the Global has. But if you are playing Korea version, right, go for Lion Awakening or Shy or Tamer, yeah. Of course, Injust, it gives more of the Hadum boss rush knowledge, a lot more, because the CP requirement is also much higher. Hi Jintoki, ASM Panda, I am not Taiwanese, I am Singaporean. Even with Awakening, yes, Awakening is slightly better than Shadow, the Darkness is slightly better than Shadow. But I'll still say that she's average across all the classes in Korea. Oh yeah, BDM Global. Okay. Well, BDM Global DK is okay for you to use now. Okay, I am going to go to do another quest. Oh wait, there's an excavation. The number of characters you can have is based on how many base classes there are, basically. Striker as a main character in endgame, no, because Striker is only good at Arena. He is not good for the rest of the content. If you want to play Striker, might as well use him as an alternate in Arena, since Arena matches you against Arena tries his best to match you against people with the same CP, more or less. Okay, this is not this now. Stay at home, mama, stay at BDM, yeah. Saving for boss stamps, yes. I think I've shared before, you guys should save your boss stamps until you get special boss rush. Of course, if you're a pay-to-win player, then by all means, you don't need to save. But for F2P players, I highly recommend saving until you get the special boss rush. Because the base rate, right, for special boss rush is 20 of the chests that one of the normal mode gives you. So we're talking about 20 times here. And on top of that, there is an RNG, or rather a jackpot factor to it, where you may get much higher than that. So the highest record I've gotten was 15,000 chests from a special boss rush for the alien mode, and using 30 tickets. Is Reaper a good character to main? Does she get nerfs a lot? She has never been nerfed. In fact, she has been buffed recently, and a couple of times previously as well. Misty is the same as the striker, but at least she's better at PvE and group combat, but still very arena focused. If you want to do a best grinder, best grinder is Tamer. And you guys should be getting either Musa or Tamer next. The next two classes should be Musa and Tamer. But if you're talking about now in terms of grinding PvE and assuming you are okay to switch to Tamer or Musa when it comes out, right? Which is actually stronger in PvE, but Ranger is better in terms of overall. You can tell from the fact that I still use Ranger for even Ranger, though Ranger is not my main, right? She's just my alternate, right? I'm using her for Battlefield of Sun. Special boss rush, there is actually no so-called minimum per se, because it's RNG. But my recommendation is at least have 10k or more. Yeah, I know you don't have Tamer yet, but you should be getting it next or Musa next. Within the next two new classes, you should be getting it. Yes, special boss rush gives more boss knowledge. But most of the time, the actual one giving you the most boss knowledge will still be your normal one in terms of sheer quantity. The materials you get from feeding orange gear is just the residue. For you, the one that is used for the enchantment. Hi, Iri. Permanent mode. Okay, it's permanent mode for us, but I'm not sure whether they'll implement it as an event for you guys. But they should implement it as a permanent mode as well. Doesn't make sense for it to be event, unless they are really so cruel to you guys, like how they are with the Field of Valor. But it should be a permanent mode because special boss rush is actually a very, very important function for Hadum boss rush. Well, in endgame state, the breath, right, we can use for crafting stamina potions and the ancient accessories. But they are just an alternative to these three materials here. Instead of using 10 of each, right, you can use 4,000 of each of the breath to craft an ancient accessory. You will still need these, the pages here. Yeah, Ranger is fine. Ranger has still has her uses now. Although Land Awakening threatens her greatly in the Battlefield of Sun, but you guys won't be getting Battlefield of Sun. You guys won't be getting Land Awakening anytime soon. So it's perfectly fine to main Ranger now. And Ranger is sought after in the Node Wars and Siege Wars as well. Oh yeah, into PvE. Then my suggestion is Tamer, honestly speaking. As in, pick a class that you want to play now, and when Tamer comes out, use Tamer as your main. If you want to PvE, Tamer is very enjoyable for PvE. The breath for us, right, is mainly obtained from Temple, honestly speaking now. How much do I have? I think I got 12k. Yeah, 12k. 12k and 13k. Reaper is stronger in PvE than PvP. Group PvP, she's okay. 1v1 arena, she's not as strong as Raven, I would say. Because Raven got buffed recently. Mainly because of that. Which Awakening is better at PvP than the Ascension? Ascension is better at PvE, and she's helpful in Path of Glory as well. I think I have. Okay, so this removes the movement speed debuff. As you can see here, from the debuff it became a buff. Yes, same version, the buff for Raven. $14 plus wouldn't make much of a difference in terms of prices. That one is like a very bare minimum. So for us here, no, actually it's cheaper. It's 549 SGD, so probably about 4 USD. Blader Musa is good in PvP, but if you want me to compare against Striker and Mystic, Striker and Mystic is stronger in PvP. But at least Musa is better at okay, PvE wise, right, is Striker, Musa, then Mystic in terms of bad to good. I'll do a tier video where I do more of the class change from the Ascension to Awakening, because they have buffed the Awakening classes quite a fair bit. So in order to make a fair assessment, better for me to try them all out. But what I'm saying still more or less holds in terms of the overall tier ranking actually. So I guess I can actually do the tier video already. Wish and Awakening is not strong in PvE per se, but she's stronger in PvP. That's why there's still I think there's still 2 Wish Awakening in my guild. Wait, there's something important they're saying. Oh, looks like we won't be doing Black Sign at 9. We'll be doing the Hadum Merchant. I've been waiting very long for that merchant to appear. I don't want to go into Valkyrie again. Go and look at my other videos about previous videos about Valkyrie. You know what I think about Valkyrie. There's so many to put it in a slightly nicer way. There's so many paladins, right? They are upset that I said that their paladin is actually one of the weakest class now. So I even did a video to show my guild composition, the fact that no one is using paladin. So go and look at those videos if you want to ask about paladin. I'm not gonna answer any more questions about paladin. No wonder somebody has killed them all. Yeah, just wait for their paladins to be obsolete. Yes, rare money for Combat Plus and the Life Plus. I don't know whether you guys call it Life Plus or something. I can't leave this map yet. I have not killed 100 of the bandits. So the spawn rate of desert, right, is terrible. You really have to keep going around. Merchantry is one of the biggest sources of black pearls. Yeah, Light Awakening is very nice. Well, we'll be getting them in 4 days? 3 days? Yeah, 4 days. Yes, less than 1k daily is a very luck factor. But merchantry, the orange merchantry chest has a random chance to give you 50 black per chest as well. Ah, okay. The good thing is I finished killing the bandits, so don't waste my time with bandits anymore. No. That's Land Awakening for Taiwan server. You guys won't be getting Awakening so soon. You probably get a few more classes before you get Awakening actually. Wait, my main will be changed to Land Awakening. This is my main. So what we are doing now is to clear the hidden quest, so that eventually I can do all the temple guides for you guys. Yes, any class changing from Ascension to Awakening or vice versa will need to have a new weapon outfit. Armor outfit can still be reused. You can see that in my video yesterday, right? The one about the class change video from Shadow to Lan. Actually, I need to clear my space. Yep, almost 92, and I will do a video on a guide on how to get such a high level. I am the second highest level in my server now. The highest level is the level 1 CP guy, and that's mainly because he kills everything in the latest map in one hit. Sorry, Tuan Mundo, what is mercenary? Oh, merchantry is it? Are you talking about merchantry? My guess is merchantry first before awakening. Actually, before I started doing video recording, right, I went to see Blood Desert Mobile on Twitch, right? There wasn't a lot of viewers, honestly speaking. No max level. We don't have a max level now. Because they make it very, very hard to level. It doesn't matter what class. It's his CP. It has nothing to do with his class. His CP is so high that he can one hit the mobs. For me, right, I'm almost able to do one hit, but it's not enough. Almost is not enough because it's still 2 hits. So I changed to the farming instead. Actually, I have enough of the Idana's currency to complete the 70k spending quest, because I just spent 47k already. Okay, let's just finish the quest that we have. $100 CP per level after level 80. His Black Spirit is like level 350? Yeah, 350, around there. Mine is 283, so you can tell the difference. CP is 25.6k, level is 93 now, he just leveled. No, you guys will, I don't think you guys will be getting Awakening so soon. You'll be getting a few more new classes before you get Awakening. Because they just released Ascension for you guys. Doesn't make sense for them to release Awakening so soon. This is a buff that you get from the excavation, by the way. It changes you into like these whips or spirit thing that moves much faster. Whoa, what the? Okay, but it has been like more than a day since I restarted the LT player actually. Oops, I didn't get the quest yet. Who is macro botting on blue stats? We don't need to bot here. With Hadou mode, we don't need to bot. So I got the quest ready. Save your Field of Valor entrance until you get the bonus XP. I heard you guys are getting it this way, right? Wait, one direction. Sorry. Yes, that is the reason why I lag behind them in terms of Black Spirit level. But it's also because the number 1 and number 2 are crazy fellows who pump their CP level so high. Sorry, the Black Spirit level so high. My level now I would say is only slightly lagging behind the other top CP players like top 10 or top 100 who started much earlier than me. But in return, I actually lost out on the double accessory rate event because I used up all my Shaka 2 coins for feeding to Black Spirit to pump the Black Spirit level. No hot time for your Valor now. Wow, that's terrible. I mean, hot time is like almost like a basic requirement for us now. I remember there was a period I wanted to do my boss rush, right? And I couldn't do it because there were so many hot time event continuously every week. Cause it doesn't make sense to do your boss rush when there's hot time, since you don't get any actual benefit from it. Yes, I think Awakening Line is better than Ascension Line. Whole set orange 2 slot. You probably should save your Shakatu coin for when there's an event, then regardless of whether it's accessory up or equipment up event. No max level now. Yeah, we completed one of the hidden quests because I finished 10 of the journal quest. Okay, let's see which series we have gotten. Oh, it doesn't say until you clear the quest, sorry, until you do the temple, it seems. Okay. Oh, it's here, the quest result. Okay. So you get a notice telling you that the temple has been enabled. So the one that I got was... Oh, it's all different. They used to be same of the series, so now they have mixed it up a bit. Probably I can do a video on each of these just to show you guys. Hi, Amir. Back in our server, it's not back in our server. We just use it for feeding the Black Spirit, or rather to craft the red accessories for feeding to Black Spirit, in order to craft our ancient accessories. When they give you guys a lot of coin, right, from event, right, try to save it up a bit. Don't use it immediately because it's a sign that they're actually going to introduce more stuff. For example, 3 slot. So if you see here, right, there's this beam here. That is the one of the temples that have now been available after I completed one of the hidden quests just now. I wouldn't call her bad DK. She's average. Ripple or Lam for GVG? Lam for sure. Because Lan is super imba, man. Maybe I should do a bit of arena later just to show you guys. Even though I don't play arena much, right? I can make use of her OP-ness. Save up your world boss materials for crafting ancient. That's my advice I can give. Don't use it to craft red gear. Try to get red gear from other sources unless you really have no choice. You're lagging behind, then it's fine to craft. And also make sure you keep a safe amount of silver, right? So that you can buy the event shop buy from the event shop when it's released. There will be an NPC that will sell you the world boss materials for silver. It will be one of each type every day. But when the shop is first introduced, right, they will do like a 14-day event where she sells a lot more than one. Depends on what's your Black Spirit level now, but yes, it's always important to get the Black Spirit level up. But my recommendation is at least wait until you get 3 slot Mystical and then decide whether you want to spend. To see whether when you get 3 slot Mystical, right, they give any Shakatu event for that. If you want mostly PvE with occasional GVG content, Raven would be a safer choice. Stone of Luck is good for getting the Spoils of War, especially if you guys are doing the elite monster, which I think you guys call it the violent monster. Okay, I should probably go back town and prepare for that event for the Hadun Merchant after I kill this group of mobs. What silver? How much you want to play safe? Probably let me go to that shop later so I can give you guys a view on it. But you won't be getting the shop so soon because, like I said, right, you still have a long way to go before Abyssal gear becomes common wear for everyone. Okay, I'm running out of time. Better clear my inventory first. $900 of all 3 materials for weapon, yes, to craft either the main weapon or sub weapon. So if you need both, it means 1800 times 3. Alchemy stone is very important. The Stone of Luck, right, is very important in Hadun mode because Hadun is there's no actual loot from Hadun. It's mostly the Spoils of War, and you also need to make sure that your pet can pick up the Spoils of War in time. But for you guys, right, actually the Stone of Luck is fairly decent now because unless you have a max out critical enhancement stone, otherwise Stone of Luck is probably better. Okay. What do you mean by who is the top 1 in my server? You mean the class or what? Oh god, it's so laggy. think I should restart later. All of us is here. Oh, she really opened. Okay, so this is the Hadum merchant. So you use one of these, right, to refresh loot like this. Okay, why is it so slow today? I will show you guys what are the chests later because we need to rush, right? Rush through these purchases. Actually, that one's terrible. I should have bought it. So why we are rushing, right, is so that you get to buy either one of these. So you are supposed to reroll this to get either one of the ancient weapon and buy it using silver. Actually, I hope nobody gets the ancient, at least not so soon, so I can finish spending this currency. Because as you can see, right, I have a whole lot of it. Because I have missed this merchant for quite a few rounds already. There is no standard time for this merchant to be open. It's completely random and it's a world event. Wait, this is weapon. Okay, weapon is worth it to buy because I can feed it and to Black Spirit and get materials for crafting ancient gem. That was a abyssal weapon, by the way. Yeah, we will have to register a macro next time. But the lag now is not because of the macro. It's mainly because of the speed. If you see, there's a slight lag after I press this, right, before it gets refreshed. Actually, there's an easier way. Wait. First, I need to make the map appear first. With this, right, nobody will be doing Blood Sun. Everyone will be here trying to get the items. Even though it's the timing for Blood Sun now. Sometimes I don't understand the developers or the GM team. Why do they want to set this merchant at the same time as Black Sun? This is not the first time this has happened. All my silver? Huh. I don't think so. I don't think I'll be able to spend all my silver. I don't mind actually. I've been waiting for a means to properly spend my silver. Seems like the lead seems to be gone. Seems to be much faster now. But it's quite surprising that at least one of the Asian has not been bought up yet. It wouldn't last 54 minutes. Typically within 15 minutes, right? Everyone would have bought the ancient item would have been gone. I think the record was like 5 minutes. Both items were gone. I still remember that day. I was like, oh damn, I'm late for this, and I struggled and I rushed, right? And by the time I got to the merchant, the last ancient item was gone. I was like, what? That's why you see when I came to this map earlier just now, right? This merchant, right? It was already completely surrounded by people. I have also never gotten any of the ancient items from this merchant yet before. The delay is back again, where after I press the refresh, right, it takes a bit of time for the items to be refreshed. Oh, one of the ancient items is gone. Somebody has gotten it already. It's gone. The last item is gone. So I managed to spend about 250 of this currency. How many minutes is it? Only 11 minutes. So this is the reason why this currency, you will never run out of it after a certain point, because you don't get the chance to spend it. How much silver did I spend? About 37 billion. Yeah. Okay, now let's see what we have bought. We managed to get a abyssal weapon, so it's very nice. The cost of this was 2.7 billion. The price of it in the marketplace is 2.9. You got 43 of these red chests that gives the Black Sun item, the one that has a chance to get a Void Gear, or Dark Gear crafting materials, or the Dark Crystal for Stone and Balance CP, and the materials for enhancing Dark Gear. 62 of these chests that gives you the Black Spirit energy, the one to feed to Black Spirit for its level, boss stamps, and ancient ruin tablets. So all of these of course are random chance to get one of it. This is nice. We get 42 of these, right, where also again chance to get one item, either two mystical, two orange accessories, or one orange accessory, or one boss entrance ticket, world boss entrance ticket. What's this? Oh, this is the one that gives the materials, the world boss materials for crafting ancient gear, as well as dark gear. Anything else? Okay, this. Wait, let me just go to Black Sun map first. Just farm a bit of mobs first. It's not easy to get this ancient gear from this merchant. The important thing is actually to get the rest of the items, right? The chests, all the different chests that I have shown, because those help a lot in terms of all the other content that you can do. The shy is gone already. Okay, anyway, I want to focus back on hitting mobs first. Okay, so let's go through the chest first before I go hunting. Okay, yeah, I was talking about this, right? Okay, so this gives the golden skill books, the Ascension or Awakening skill books, or just the basic books, but a high number of them. Shackle 2 coins, 10 to 100,000, 10k to 100k. A alchemy fragment and very nice relic fragments, 500 to 30k. Okay. Okay, also I need to catch up on chat because I was just fully focused on buying stuff just now. Prevent lag. Okay, Chino. Between Huntress, Reaper, and Windwalker, choose Huntress. Is there any specific one from? Yes, okay. Loot that amazes me, it will be the accessory scroll from Hadum, as well as the scroll for getting the relic inscription. But the accessory scroll has a much bigger impact. I think I probably need to lower the volume a bit. More potions to enter Hadum. You probably have to get fragments, man. That's the only way to cash on fragments. Other than that, right, is to use tier 1 mode instead of tier 3 mode. So that will help you to save on the potion. But at least allow you to like AFK farm 24/7. Giant Awakening is actually not too bad. Tier 5 pet. For you guys, tier 5 pet at this stage is actually considered fast, if you ask me. Tier 6 pet was fairly recent. Or okay, not fairly recent, but 4-5 months. Both PvP and PvE, that would be Lan and Shai. Top 1 myself is Paladin. No, it's a tamer. Nobody plays Paladin, man. PvP pet. No, the tier 5 pets have skills that is you need to tier 5 onwards that is helpful to you in terms of the main content. So there's those that give CP, those that give bonus skills against certain stuff. I'll do a pet guide in future. Oh, Hassan, I'm glad you enjoyed the DK at level 60, so that means you have done the shadow. Crit simulator. Yeah, KW, man. I would love to do YouTube donation, but YouTube says they need more time to do the donation because of COVID-19. The number of people that they have to verify the so-called monetization, they are using robots instead of humans. So they say they will take more than a month. Yes, hot time and chicken soup will help on Valor, but hot time is very specific to hot time listing that it affects Valor. Yeah, you can sell ancient gear on market is about 23 billion. Keep your spirit bound stones because you can use them to create the red stones that is required for your Roman numeral enhancement. Relic of fragments event in the future. Yeah, off and on there will always be. Like for us, right, for our relic, right, it is permanently double rate now. Okay, once I finish catching out of the chat, I'll go hunting in Black Sun. Yes, Blend is right. You only get banned if you use a third-party macro with those speed hacks. Macro with the emulator is fine. The thing about hot time, right, is very specific. You need to look at the description of the hot time to see whether it includes Valor. I mean, even for us, sometimes we also have to check to see whether it includes the Desert Survivor. World boss materials are the only way to craft ancient gear. Yes, RL. The price would go up because there will be a demand to get the orange gear, right, to craft 3 slot. 3 slot will require 3 of the 2 slot lever 2 or Gruni to craft. We can enter the world boss when there is world boss. So for that specific world boss, right, if you have the additional tickets, you can use the additional tickets to enter. So you can effectively do more than one time in that specific world boss window. I wouldn't say call bullying the players in Nightmare. This is just how Black Sun is. And this is not Nightmare, by the way, this is Black Sun. Hi, Q10 RFA. It depends. If you have a united guild that is together, right, the pay to win players may still die and lose their points. So in unity is actually quite important. Unfortunately, in Taiwan server, we don't really have that kind of unity in the guilds. Whereas for Korea, right, I do see that they really do guild wars during Black Sun mode. Like full on guild versus guild. Looks really good. Valkyrie Awakening. Look at my previous Valkyrie videos and you'll know. Dance caster on the 24k. Dark Knight Awakening it's better than Shadow, better than the Ascension, but if you ask me in terms of the current state of my game now in Taiwan or in Korea, she's average. Yeah. Use her for fishing. I recommend that too. So that you put her permanently, then you don't need to move your main character to a fishing spot when you want to fish during maintenance. Then 4k CP is not the max CP. The highest CP now is 25.6k. I will do a video guide on the Roman numeral enhancement system. Although I touched on it on my gear progression video, but there's still been quite a few questions on it, so I'll do a separate video on that. Raven is starting to be more popular than Reaper now. Okay, I think it's time to go hunt. I'll try using gamepad for the first time today. Yeah, this is probably all our people right now, this map. There, I wouldn't say a best spot to fish. It's more like what type of fish you need. If there's no specific fish you need, then yeah. But if you need specific fish for doing collection, right? Then yes, you should refer to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether you guys got that content yet. For us, right, we can actually click the fish to see where to fish for it. Oh, this is a different map, different instance of the same map. There's a deep berserker on the floor. I don't know whether you guys saw it. Yeah, that's my guildmate. Oh, the new map doesn't have Black Sun. I thought you would have Black Sun, since it's also Valencia. We are sometimes on the same patch as Korea, but sometimes 1 week behind. Misty is how should I put it? She's great in PvP arena. In group versus group, not so much. There's like no one in the map. Lan is actually the real spin to win class. She's also the real fly to win class. But yes, Lan Awakening is really spin to win as well. Like seriously spinning a lot. Reaper just has that one skill that spins. Almost every of Lan's skill is spinning. I think other than the range grab skill. Yes, definitely will awaken my Lan next week. Black Spirit Field farming for us is not that great, honestly speaking. I rather pump up my fishing level. Because the real the best mode for us, right, in terms of farming is the Hadum mode, but for Black Spirit, right, when it's inside Hadum, it will not automatically drink the holy potion. So once your potion runs out, even the Black Spirit mode stops. Yeah, it's an auto log auger. 2 of them in fact. Level 92 by end of the week. Probably by Sunday night, maybe. Because we will have hot time 200%. Oh, there's so many people here. I should not just chase the one person. This guild is quite united though. The moment they saw me, they actually tried to get out on me. You know, why is the camera turning so slow on this gamepad? Even with all these kills, it's not much points. Let's switch map, but first I need to wait for the timer to be over. Thief Letter Quest. Wow, it's been really long since I did that. I can't really remember. If you ask me where to do the Fox Quest, I'll remember. Because that is slightly harder to get or to notice. Wait, they actually did a summon, I missed it. Probably too late by now. Yeah, that was a small guild. I don't think I've heard of them before actually. LAN arrival. I think it will take you guys quite some time for LAN though, honestly speaking. Oh, the map is full. The action is still there. I just couldn't get in. I have to keep trying. Oh, damn. Yes, female giant guardian. We don't have it yet as well. As well as the classes that you have mentioned. Oh, wait, there's actually a lot of points here. Might as well just farm here. Although most of it might just be my guild members answering the summons. This, and it's just the same person just now. Yeah, it's quite weird that they are so averse to male characters, right? I mean, mostly the characters that they launch are always female characters. Okay, I think I managed to go into the map. Seeing as the points are so high, this is going to be fun. Hopefully, the other guild is still here. Because this is they summon us because this is the map where the second number 2 guild is. Oh yeah, not much time left for today's Black Sun because of that Dark Merchant. Yeah, log out. Two hits to the cheat theft being triggered. 58k points if I kill him. 17k. Yeah. A unofficial guild war, but I think the opponents have all left the map because the points have dropped by so much, and I don't think I'm able to go here yet. Yeah, because I'm still in combat. I just killed someone. I don't think they will release opposite gender versions actually, because they had the chance to like release the wizard and archer for so long, and yet they didn't. Ninja, I know they were trying to, but they were having some balance issue. Okay, I think I should be able to use the ward point now. I bought inventory slots with cash, I think. Or was it purple? I can't remember, but I can check later in the cash shop. Nice. KS. Did I just get the kill again? No, right? My god, that guy only had like 143 points. It was AFK here all the way, I think. Looks like no one again. At least got a few kills. One kill. Yeah, no one. Okay, I'm gonna go. Because I think the points left here are mostly my own guild members anyway. You need to constantly praise your workers. And if there's this particular stat I remember, that if it's too low, right, then your workers always get unhappy, very exhausted and unhappy. I think it was vitality. Okay, this map is pretty. Oh no, but this is my guild map, so. Probably my guild map. Oh no, sorry. The next map is my guild map. This map we can try hunting. But there's only 100k points, honestly. Forget it. Oh, someone's here. Worker loyalty reaches 0. Honestly, I've never tried that before. But I imagine they just don't want to work for you. I.e., you won't be able to send them on farming or any other kind of missions, or building and crafting. Well, at least today is not as bad as Monday. We ended Monday with only 100k points. Very bad luck. Although I was immediately compensated by a very good Path of Glory run. Okay. Not much people here. We'll go to the next map. If they won't for 24 hours, it's because of fatigue actually. Huntress is safer for endgame content. Nah, they're all locked out. Okay, that's a bit cruel. Let's not kill the person third time. That's the same guy who locked out. Did he summon again? No. Where are the points? My movement speed is 20%. Oh, looks good. 370k points to be obtained here. Or rather 30% of that. But someone already left. Maybe it's my guild member. %20 max, but I think Lan's level 70 buff gives 10% more. That is above the cap, meaning it raises it to 30%. Ahip is only good when the skill does more than 5 damage. Honestly, for me, right, we don't have the problems that you guys are having now because we can max 3. So you usually interchange the skills as and when required. So take for example, right, for my archer, right, that range skill, the one that looks like a fire arrow blast, I just tested using both L and R hit, right? That skill is 3 hits, so L is better. But the other skill that she has, where it's 5 hits and she keeps rapid firing, right? 5 hits. For that skill, R hit is better. It should be okay. It should be doable for you guys to get three of the system as well, 3 of the branches max as well. Why do I have a feeling like it's only my guild members here? Oh, oops, I already exited. Hi, Rafi Rohif Roy. Yeah, we are doing okay, I guess. Not the best Black Sun result, but I guess it's fine. Besides, not like I had a good result on Monday, so this week's personal ranking, I take it as a gone case anyway. +3 all yellow versus all orange, no plus. All orange will be higher. You need at least +5 all yellow. Ah, crap. I can't take the horse yet. I just killed someone. Yeah, I can show my inventory after Black Sun. 10 more minutes. Oh, it's really short today because of the merchants. The person is dead. Yeah, I showed my items many times, right, in my previous video. I can show them again later, but only after I finish Black Sun. I can't possibly stop in the middle of Black Sun just to show you my inventory. Alright? Switch my controls. Seriously, it's more expensive than orange for you guys. Case. Kill the other guy. Thanks, James, for the well wishes. Try to buy the World Boss rate. Oh no. Is this crazy? Number 2 person that I can't beat. Ouch. Oh, I just realized that I'm not even using my high HP recovery pot. She has left the map. Oh, somebody found the shrine. Yes, this number 2 has been using Raven for like the longest time. She's very loyal to her Raven class. Even before the buff, she just kills everyone with raw CP. Her CP has actually caught up to the #1 person. Oh, my guildmate called for help, I think. But they seem fine, honestly speaking. Well, let me recover my health first. She took me down to 1 HP in like 2 skills just now. Yes, Taiwan version. I'll say it's mainly her CP, honestly speaking. Her CP is higher than me by like 1k plus. Binding Sphere for crafting the raid totem you're talking about. There are only 2 maps you can go for that. The first two foremost maps in the new Valencia now. The Valencia South Zone. I don't think there's anything here. Oh. Actually, there's only 1 minute 40 seconds left. I may as well just farm the mobs and wait for the time to be up. Okay. Yeah, there was a request on inventory, right? Okay, so this is my inventory. What do you guys want to see? Crit rate 35, crit damage 215, attack speed 20, movement speed 20. All 3 system 50 except for Siret, which is crap anyway. Okay, the materials to craft the raid totem. This is the material. You can only get this in the first 2 foremost maps. Rather, let's just call it the foremost zone, because when you guys get the foremost zone, right, it won't be this map. It will be this map. This map was the first map that we got the so-called foremost zone. But when you guys get the release, probably you won't be getting the Binding Spear yet. You'll just be getting the Relic Inscription Scroll. So the first time they introduced Binding Spear for us was in the Hadum version of the Valier town. Relic levels. Okay, end of Black Sun. 100 each for that relic buffs. All level 100. Okay, I gotta go to... Oh, it's already finished. What? Okay, so relic buffs, right? Yeah. So at level 100 is 1000 inventory, 100% XP for combat, and 50% for drop rate. Okay, they just gave us 10 orange accessories. Not too bad. That's like 2/3 of a abyssal accessory. Shall I do a bit of arena just to show you guys how LAN is like in arena? Oh, I already have V3 stone on me. Yeah, forgot to change my pet. Oh, okay. It is the correct one with the PvP bonus damage. Not too bad why I'm craving for those. My CP is very high, so it takes very long to find an opponent. More often than not, I get paired up with a shadow. I mean shadow of a adventurer, which is like the AI version of an someone who played today, for example. It's a berserker. I recognize the nick. I think I might have to take off my equipment so that I can get match up with someone else. Wow, it's so low for you guys. Only one person has critical enhancement stone. The race is not good. You can spend a million plus fragment, right? And maybe not get any. Okay, so yeah, I'm supposed to take off my equipment, right? Okay, I'll take off my glove and boots. Oh wait, I can't take off them. The movement speed. This is HP. So pure CP with this. No, I should take off this sub weapon. It's better to drop more attack than defense. Wait, how much speed do I have now? 21k should be good enough to find opponents, I guess. Yes, you can use it as well, but I don't recommend doing that because you spend too much of your dodge. Wait, I think I'm using the wrong version. She just used up all her range skills. Oh crap, too greedy. So this is the gist of LAN in Arena. Just use the 4 attacks in sequence, dash around, change, if possible, get behind your opponent, and then repeat the combo. Flying and spinning, yeah. Okay, so I actually want to go and do the banquet now, which means I will have to end my stream. Because I honestly speaking, I've been losing losing out too much on banquet lately. But I can open the chest for you guys to see while inside banquet. I'm going to awaken my LAN next week when we get it. Okay, stats for critical enhancement stone. This is the one that I have. The ones that you guys would want to get is this. At its base level is 17 AP, 17 TP, 50% crit damage, and +1 enhancement level to all your equipment. So as you pump it up to +30, you will get more stats, and when you pump it up to the Roman numeral after awakening, which you guys have not yet, you will then start to get this bonus PvP damage, if I'm not wrong, if I didn't remember wrongly. But then after that, right, it's ancient, where it's pure stats, a lot of stats. Yes, it's banquet. Yeah, we are only getting the LAN awakening next week. Yes, this is banquet. You can actually get the golden skill boost from it. Okay, let's open the chest that we got from the Hadu merchant earlier. So let's hope we get Allion for this. Actually, wait, let me see. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Either one of them will give 25. I have 45 and 34 now. Oh, we got the dark mode instead. So it's a percentage chance to get either the main or the sub weapon. Unlucky because we got the sub weapon. Sub weapon only gives like 22 instead of 25 of that material. You can see now how much it gives. Oh, worse than that, it's only 18. That's terrible. Yeah, Banquet is worth doing for us now because it gives us the material to craft Abyssal and Mystical accessories. And the Mystical accessories, of course, is in turn craft more Abyssal accessories. Then we can feed it to the Black Spirit to craft Ancient accessories. It's non-stop crafting. Okay, the best result I would say from this would be the crystals, the dark crystals, because this week we have an event where Battlefield of Sun we can gamble 100 dark crystals to get 100 sun crystals. The sun crystals is like 5 times equivalence of one dark crystal. If your shadow is rolling instead of dashing, right, it means that you didn't press the direction button. The direction button didn't connect. Okay, let's go. Only 230. This is the the crafting material. 275 of this. Okay. Guess we can open this. Okay, at the same time I can show you guys why we do Black Sun. So if you get more than 300k points in each Black Sun run, you can get 50 of this. So I have 275 of these from the Hadu merchant now. As you can see, it gives the Void armor and Void alchemy stone. Dark currency, dark crystal. Actually, if I were to do a little translation, this may mean chaos crystals. Okay, these are just for selling. Nice, 45. More, give me more of these crystals. The dark or chaos crystals. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, finally we got the crystal. Okay. Next up we have Black Spirit Energy Chest or Boss Stamps or Ancient Ruin Tablet. Personally, this is the best result to me. The 50 Black Spirit Chest, that is equivalent to, at my level now, it's equivalent to 3% XP for the Black Spirit. Okay, I see. Oh my god, the majority I got was the orange chest. Decent amount, I guess. Okay, next is this. This is the one that gives either the orange accessories, 2 or 1, or one of the World Boss entrance ticket. 22, 25. Okay. It's a total spread. Okay, accessories maybe another time. Materials for crafting dark gear. World Boss fragments for crafting ancient gear and also abyssal gear. Oh, this is very nice. Okay, let's hope we get the golden skill books for my skills that are not level 10 yet. Okay. $191k relic fragment, 320k alchemy fragment. Nice, decent amount of Shakato coins, I guess. Okay, I think that should be all. Yep. Okay, let's do the skill books first. 14, so I got 11 out of 14, not bad. The other 3 is because my skill books are already, those skills are already level 10. This still needs like 11 or 12 books. It's about 7. Slightly less than 1% each book right now. Now this is my furthest skill, furthest away from level 10. Or actually it's this, the new skill. Dark and light, right? It's not about whether it's red or orange. It's about the bonus that it gives here. Wait, actually I can show you here. So if you use the light gear, right, you get plus 240 AP and plus 240 DP if you have 6 pieces of it when you are in Hadum maps. If you use the dark gear, right, you get the same bonus for all 6 if you are in Elion maps. But if you have enough silver, or rather if you have enough potions to do Hadum all the way, right, then Elion gear is better. The light gear is better. Okay, why am I so overweight? Ah, okay, the fragments. Okay, time to keep all the fragments, the world boss materials. These are the world boss materials, by the way. 3 weapon, 4 armor, 1 for each of your armor piece. 2 types of main weapon and 1 sub weapon. Okay, time to use the scrolls, the world boss entries. I'm actually saving up all my world boss additional entries to we get some world boss related bonus event before I farm them all. Okay, it's nice that we have 600 plus of these. Tomorrow we can gamble, I think at least 7 times of 100 again. Yes, max of the skill is level 10. Okay, let's open the chest. No, I'm not gonna open this, not gonna open this. Okay. I'm like GM already. Void Knight versus Huntress. Huntress would be better for endgame because she's still very useful in the group versus group. Be it Node Wars, Siege Wars, or Battlefield of Sun. The only thing is that she's not good in Black Sun mode. Okay, so after opening all these chests, right, I will be ending my stream here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Did a bit of arena. We had the very rare Hadum Merchant, Black Sun, and there's some Desert Survivor. I'll try to find time to upload the Merchantry One Horse video sometime this weekend. These are from Merchantry, by the way. The merchant. Oh, I just opened everything, man. I just opened all the chests that I got from the merchant right before opening all these other chests. DK Ascension is average for endgame. Okay. No, I already had the skill as max. Okay, I'll be ending my stream today now. Tomorrow's Battlefield of Sun, if nothing goes wrong, I should be streaming. I'll confirm via community post. Okay, I think it's time for me to stop. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Bye. If you're playing from UK, the global server should be okay for you, right? Okay, anyway, I can't answer on that because I'm not playing on the global. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Bye. For ping gear, just make sure that you keep the make sure that when you get the world boss materials, right, keep the world boss materials. Don't use them to craft for your alternates. That's the best advice I can give you in terms of preparing. Okay, bye everyone. See you tomorrow in tomorrow's stream or either that or the next video.